Our big storm system has passed to the east of us. We are in the clear. No more severe weather and really no more rain expected for us here in South Louisiana and into coastal Mississippi. What a system, though. We had a huge, strong low swinging way to the north, followed by another disturbance, another low swinging off to the north of us. We were on the southern end of all of this activity, and indeed we did see not only for our area with those severe warnings from earlier, but a lot of warnings all through the afternoon in that bullseye with the high risk of severe weather across Mississippi and into Alabama. And you saw there your severe or tornado watch is out to the east of us now, not including us anymore. But if you do look at radar, still some really active weather and severe thunderstorm warnings around and north of Mobile at this point. Our radar since 10 a.m., as I was showing you, our slow line progressing. This takes us to the current hour, but we'll start it over again at 10 a.m. and you can see the line starting to take shape, moving in here around noon to 1 are some of those North Shore storms, and then a big thunderstorm complex around our western parts of the metro area, and then all of it kind of moved on. Now, if you're in parts of New Orleans, the line by the time it did move in had gotten very thin and just kind of passed in and out for some parts of the city and to the east, but it did stall a bit to the west of us and brought some higher rain totals for parts of the area around Kenner and Metairie. We'll look at storm reports in a second, but those rain totals were up to about an inch plus for many spots and a whole bunch of storm reports with this system. But here are some of those tornado reports from around Kentwood and to Tylertown. Again, we will get the official word from the National Weather Service survey teams. They are sending 2 teams out, as I mentioned, tomorrow morning to start going over everything. Also, the thunderstorm wind damage at Covington, tornado possible there, and there was a tornado warning and a pretty decent signature on radar with the cell moving over Covington. Also, there was a non-thunderstorm wind gust at Gretna, pretty high, and also some inch diameter hail reports around Kenner, some small hail with the storms as well. Looking outside right now, just looking pretty pleasant. We had a little bit of kind of a mist look after the storms moved through. Temperatures now in the 60s to about 70, and our winds have shifted. It was such a gusty day earlier where you had some gusts up to near 60 miles per hour, but now they're from the southwest and they'll become more westerly tonight and not quite as high, but they are just a little bit breezy up to about 10 to 15 miles per hour for tonight. We also, if you noticed, we had that front moving, not only the surface front to the east of us, but another smaller or less intense front without rain, just bringing in cooler air. So tonight, north and south, we're looking for 50s. So a cool start to your Sunday after a really hot, steamy day. Today we hit 81. And then tomorrow, less humid, lots of sun, bit of a breeze from the northwest up to 18 miles per hour. And our high temperature expected only around 70. So different feel for tomorrow. Waking up early in the city, you'll be in the 50s and North Shore, lower 50s, and then noon 66. We have the Metairie Road St. Patrick's Day Parade, any other Sunday plans, outdoor activities, early St. Patrick's Day kind of plans, looking beautiful for tomorrow. As for Monday, St. Patrick's Day itself, will start chilly, 40s to about 50 for the morning. Highs will be about 70 if you're heading out to the downtown Irish Club parade or other evening events. Temperatures will be dropping through the 60s, eventually into the 50s if you're out later. And then we're warming up through Wednesday. We have another front sliding through on Wednesday. That brings a slight chance for showers and brings our temperatures down for Thursday and Friday. Highs at the end of the week, maybe back in the 60s, and mornings likely in the 40s. And at this point, one model does have another round of rain next Saturday. This would be the 3rd week in a row of that on a Saturday. Another model keeps it until Sunday with our next system. So just keep an eye on the forecast. We'll keep you updated.